G'day, welcome to Todd's Kitchen. When a friend recommended this recipe, I just couldn't pass it up because it really is delicious. In America, they're called tater tots. Here in Australia, they're called potato gems. But whatever you call them, I guarantee you're going to love this recipe. So join me today as I make my version of tater tot casserole. Okay, so I've got a fry pan on the stove now. This is on a medium to high heat. So to this we're just going to add a little bit of olive oil. Okay, so to that I'm going to add in one onion that I've just roughly chopped up. And I'm just going to stir fry these just for about 1 or 2 minutes, just to soften up the onions just a little bit. We don't want to overdo it. Okay, now that the onions are softened up slightly, we're just going to add in our ground beef or minced beef. And we're just going to break that up and keep on cooking it, stirring it, just until the meat is cooked all the way through, so it's just nice and brown. Okay, so as you can see, the meat is now completely cooked. So what we're going to do is take this off the stove. Okay, so I've got a baking dish. So what we're going to do is we're going to just put our meat into the baking dish. And to that we're going to sprinkle on about a tablespoon of French onion soup. Just mix that in. That onion soup will really set off a nice flavour. Next I've got a cup of frozen peas, corn and cucumbers, or bell peppers in the US. So I'm just going to pour that in and just give it a good mix through. It doesn't matter if they're frozen, they'll defrost very quickly. And next I've got a can of cream of mushroom soup. So I'm just going to place that right in. And once again, give it a very good mix through, just so it's completely combined. Now it doesn't look the best, but trust me, all these flavors are really going to work. And now it's time for our star ingredient, the tater tots, or potato gems. Just going to sprinkle those on top. Now you just want enough just for a single layer. Okay, and that's it. Now you don't have to obviously make it presentable like this, you don't have to put them in rows. You can just dunk them all on and just flatten them out, because it's still going to taste the same either way. Okay, so what we're going to do now is place this into a preheated oven at 180 degrees Celsius for 35 minutes. Okay, so I've just taken this out of the oven. This smells fantastic. So the tater tots, the gems are nicely cooked. So what we're going to do now is just going to grab some shredded Parmesan cheese. And we're just going to just lightly coat the top. Okay, so we're going to place this back in the oven for about, say, 10 minutes, just until the cheese is nicely melted. Okay, so I've taken it out of the oven, the cheese is melted, and this smells fantastic. It also looks fantastic, but let's see if it tastes fantastic. Okay, got some tater tot, got some meat, some of the soup mix. Okay, let's try. Oh, that is really good. That really is a good combination. With that meat, you got a touch of that French onion soup, mixed in with the cream of mushroom soup. I'll tell you what, with these tater tots topped off with a bit of cheese, this really does taste simply delish. Now believe it or not, this is actually relatively low in fat. You know, obviously if you're on a no carbs diet, then I wouldn't recommend the tater tots. But apart from that, this really is a nice wholesome dinner to have with the family. Thank you for watching this episode of Todd's Kitchen. A list of ingredients are down below, as well as links to my Facebook, Twitter and Google Plus pages. Please do me a huge favour by giving this video a thumbs up and leave a comment, and I'll see you next time for another delicious recipe.